guys, so we got the head gasket, the Cometic gasket, ARP studs, torqued. Actually kind of went overboard on the torque. I went to 70 foot-pounds. I think most people do like 50 to 60, where I went ahead and did 70. Motor sounds good. It's got compression again. Because before that, I need to show you the gasket. It was so bad. Every cylinder was blown out. I've never seen a head gasket blown so bad. Motor sounds good. It sounds like the way it used to sound. It sounds great. So I'm gonna go down to my buddy's shop, make a couple pulls. Unfortunately, I let my buddy borrow my wideband, so I can't check the AFR. So that means I can't up the boost. I know the AFR is good up to 16 pounds because it's tuned up to 16 pounds. But what I have done, I went ahead and threw in 2 degrees of timing. It's stupid how conservative the timing is, because I hear horror stories about how too much timing is what contributes to blowing head gaskets. So I took a lot away. Right now, let's see, at 16 pounds, I'm only at 7 degrees of timing. And I've seen where people run like 10 to 13 degrees at that boost level. So yeah, there I have, it's really, really dialed back right now, to say the least. But yeah, I'll see how it feels at 2 degrees. My turbo is on its way out. It's smoking a lot on deceleration. Yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna get the most I can out of this turbo, and I'm gonna order the turbo that the Boosted Boys use in all their builds. It's still a China turbo, but it's basically like the best China turbo you can get. It's made by CNR. It's a GTX 3582R, dual ball bearing, ceramic wheel. Yeah, it's got the same 4-bolt exhaust flange that I have now, so it's basically gonna be a drop-in unit. I'm gonna be able to keep my hood exit and everything should line up exactly the way it is now. So yeah, I'm gonna get that ball bearing turbo, and it should spool up a lot faster than this crappy $100 journal bearing turbo. But yeah, I'm excited to make some pulls, because I've never really felt what it's like at 16 pounds with the head gasket in one piece and not leaking. Like, I was probably down on compression so bad. Yeah, basically this is basically 100% 16 psi, the way it should have been running the whole time. A lot of people kind of give me crap. They say it looks slow because it's not spinning the tires. Keep in mind, this car is on Toyo R888Rs, and they basically dead hook, so I don't blow the tires off like you see in a lot of these Honda videos, but doing pulls. If I would have put some street tires in front, trust me, it would blow them away. But these are basically like street slicks, so they just dead hook, and yeah, that's why you don't see me bouncing off the rev limiter. They hook and they go. Spinning is not winning, remember that. And one more thing I want to do when the sun goes down, I want to tune or adjust the anti-lag to where it actually spits flames. I talked to Hunter Tuned, and he was telling me it's all in the timing and the delay. You can adjust the delay and the anti-lag, and that's where you get the spits and the pops and the fireballs. I want all that shit. I want to make it a scene. All right, so he's gonna let me borrow his wideband from his Fit. Damn, it was loose, so it's ready to go.
Told you, didn't even need a 7/8, man.
Hell yeah, dude, appreciate it.
Here we go.
Damn, he's ready to record or what? We'll back up a good bit.
Second, dude. I'm serious.
There's the clutch.
Yeah, it definitely definitely slipped the clutch.
I've just been too lazy to put it in. I got one.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Would you say it was like a center force or something like that?
Center force.
Yeah. Definitely need to take those shocks home though.
They're blown, right?
Yeah, the rears are done.
This fucking turbo's done.
That's the road that I was talking about though.
Oh, okay. That turbo is like, it's about to give.
Oh yeah. That thing's had some abuse, man.
Yeah.
It's been flooded with oil, dry of oil.
But that was the first one. This is the second
okay.
one. But this one has, it's been rained. The up pipe is filled up with water from rain. So.
Damn it. Breaking up a little bit.
Yeah. That's new.
And no, I'm serious, Bo. Tonight is a whole different animal compared to the last one. Like RPM, boost, everything's different right now. Like you were kind of honestly early shifting. Now I feel like you just stayed in boost.
Yeah.
If you can, that would have been like a good continuous solid hit throughout the whole thing, dude. This thing would have been a pretty damn monster for a little single cam, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's like, it makes power. It's like so high RPM, so it's like just raising it helps, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Now it's smoking just when I'm cruising. Like every time I get on it,
Definitely feel the heat from the up pipe.
oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so my coolant temp sensor must have came undone because I threw a code and it started cutting up and running pretty shitty. I just got done doing the head gasket.
Got a little bit of oil.
Yeah, it's,
where's that from?
oh my god. Fuck. I need a
Oh shit, yeah. Let's fucking, we need to put a catch can on this car.
yeah, it needs one bad.
We really need to put a catch can on this car.
Damn, it's puking a lot of oil. So yeah, I don't know, I guess that the coolant temp sensor just came undone. Actually, it wasn't clicked in all the way. I fucking pushed that bitch in all the way. It's reading now, temps 175. Temps are great. It's not pushing coolant. Head gasket is holding up, which you know, it's a Cometic, so motherfucker should hold up. Yeah, it pulls really good. Running great. So now, next step is to get the clutch in there. And I really need to figure out a catch can situation. Yeah, that's just venting off all the crankcase pressure to my fucking firewall. You see people put like a Gatorade bottle, catch it. It'd be cool if I could get Stevie to do the bungs. They put 2 bungs in the back. And I don't know where I would put it. I definitely need a catch can. Pulls pretty hard for a single cam, huh?
Dude, it actually pulled really good on that one.
It pulls fucking good. It's crazy. Alright, so even with all the messing around last night, I did a lot of pulls. Car is still running good. Gasket's holding up. It's not pushing any coolant. I checked it this morning, and radiator's still topped off. It's still all the way at the top, which is an awesome sight to see, because I'm used to pushing the coolant out and having to top it off and yeah, just it's looking good. That's all I'm trying to say. I was thinking before the car goes under the knife again, because I need to do the clutch, input shaft bearing. I got a new axle for it as well because I got a boot that's pretty destroyed. I'm going to show you a 100% throttle, probably first, second, third gear. Show you where the car is at now. It's 16 pounds with a couple of degrees of timing I threw in there. Because the point of view we got last night, you couldn't really see the speedo, like you couldn't get a good idea of how fast it is. But hopefully the clutch doesn't slip, because it was slipping last night. That's pretty much how I can tell for sure the car's running a lot better, because it wasn't even slipping the clutch before, but now it's actually making good power, and it's powering through the clutch pretty much. So anyway, that's enough talking. Let me get on the straight piece of road and let's see what this car can do. The clutch held up pretty good. I slow shifted just to make sure that the clutch would grab and not let go. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, 16 pounds. It could still use a little bit more timing, but as far as the timing goes, you need a dyno to get that right. You can't, without a dyno, you're just kind of guessing. I mean, you can see what other people are running and use that as a guideline, but you can't really dial in the timing without a dyno. You can keep adding until it stops making power, but even at a certain point, it doesn't really make a difference, and you start blowing head gaskets. So I just feel like it's better to be conservative. It's not really going to hurt anything being too conservative. Yeah, you're a little bit down on power, but hopefully, you know, it keeps the motor together longer. Right now, I think I'm at 7 or 8 degrees at 16 pounds. I could probably up it to 10 and be perfectly safe. Why is this car, what's going on here? All right guys, for real, that's it for this video. If you want to stay tuned, please subscribe. I'm going to turn that sucker up to like 20 pounds at least. Stay tuned for the LS swapped IS300, for the possible GS300 I might be getting, and just stick around, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Later.